yesterday in Germany, and I heard that I can do some actual things better. So mainly the main part, the kick over there. Yeah, what's wrong? What do you smell over there? What are you doing? Arr. Arr. That's our little trick. Okay, so the Dream Dust added the second drop. I think the kick can be a little bit better, and of course yeah, what's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? Exactly when I am about to stream, he needs attention. You always see that, you know. It's always like that, right? Yeah. You want attention when daddy's working. Yeah. He doesn't. He has no clue what I'm talking about. Dream Dust edit. I'm going to work on that. Work on that last part, the kick and the second drop, and also the outro of the track, so that it will be fully finished. And yeah, that's what I'm going to work on today. So I'm very happy that you all tuned in. Let me just double check if I can. I think we are live everywhere right now. So live on YouTube, live on Facebook, all together, both worlds together. This is exciting. It's the first time actually that I stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And actually my first daily live stream on YouTube. Sorry, on Facebook. So everybody, thank you so much for joining. I'll say it one more time because maybe a few of you are just tuning in, or the live stream on YouTube. I see it's only working for 40 seconds. Working on Dream Dust edit, getting that kick right in the second drop, making that outro. So here we go. Okay, so I have it open over here. Let me just see. Wait, I can actually switch my camera over here. At least it should. I don't have vision now, but I think it works. Okay, Dream Dust edit. I have the track over here. Of course, you guys have witnessed me making that edit. So the first drop, you know it very well, of course. Here we are at that second drop, well, the second build up, and the drop, like I said, I think it needs a little bit more high end. Yeah, so I'm going to work on that. Let me first just listen again how this listens, how this sounds now in the studio compared to what I heard when I played it. I thought it was a little bit it lags a little bit in the high end, so going to work on that. And yeah, going to mix it down a little bit better. So let's go to that second drop. And meanwhile, I need to fix something in my Wirecast, because when I share my screen, you have a black area, and that should be the camera. I'm going to change that right now. So while listening, you can check that out. so I kind of forgot. Okay, so let me just switch towards this. There we go. Now we have vision of me and my screen. I'm a little bit big though, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller over here. Okay, and then just switch to it again. I think this is alright. Okay, so let's go back and forth. There we go. So I kind of forgot that I already made that outro. I was playing this edit in Germany, so I actually put a version on my record box without that outro. So I believe. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm going to work still on that kick. I still hear that it can have a little bit more high end, so I'm going to EQ it out a little bit more. Of course, I use what I always use, and that's the Fab Filter EQ. But I need to make sure. I think I have the side kick and the main kick. I have them separated, so that's no problem. Let's go to this little part over here. Easy peasy. So that's cool. Alright, so actually the only thing I need to do on this track, on this edit, is just add a little high end to that kick. I think for the rest I'm already done. You know, everything sounds pounding, sounds really good. I think that only thing that I heard was that high end that I needed to add to that kick. So let me just review one more time. Let's go see if everything is really okay now. And so Dream Dust Edit 2019 should be finished right now. Already 10 minutes in the stream, I'm done. That never happened before. Usually I start my stream with a lot of problems, mostly internet problems, or my sound is off, stuff like that. That's what's going on during my stream normally. But hey, today actually everything goes quite smooth. And I'm streaming live on Facebook, I'm streaming live on YouTube at the same time. So actually I'm really happy today. 41 is a good day. Okay, let's press play again. I believe that intro part doesn't matter so much, so let me just skip through that interesting part where the melody starts and the track goes. So if you guys are ready, I am ready. Facebook, YouTube, let's go. like I said, I think this edit is really, really good now. It's ready. My cam is blurry. Xmusic FM on YouTube. Okay, let me just double check if that is correct. Let me just try to focus it a little bit better. Okay, let me know if this is better. It looks better on my screen, so let me know. So, YouTube, Facebook, all together. So, a lot of more comments, a lot of more viewers. So, also, I think it would be very cool to answer some more questions on YouTube, on Facebook. Just let me know if you have a question. Q&A starts kind of right now because I am done with that Dream Dust edit. And I think it will be cool to actually be able to communicate a little bit more with you guys on Facebook, on YouTube, and anything that you want to ask me, just let me know. Just write in the comments. I see them over here. Just let me know. Album. I'm still working on that album, and I really getting closer and closer to finish that album. There are just only, I think, 2 or 3 tracks that I need to work on, and one of those tracks, I'm sorry, is still Butterfly. I've been working on that track on the stream before, but that is one of those tracks that really need that finishing touch, and I think I'm going to open that track right now here in Cubase, so you guys can again have a listen to that track. It's for me a special track because it's really different from anything. I say that every time I think when I make something. My goal is of course to make something different every time, but this is different, you know. So I'm really curious what you guys think of it, and I'm also curious you guys on Facebook if you actually have seen the previous streams before, because I know on YouTube I have a lot of people that were from there from day one every day, which is very cool, of course. But hey, I'm hoping to see some new people over here on Facebook. And already see a few questions coming up. I will start from the beginning where I started, of course. On YouTube, I see a question by Niggas OW. Do you think doing Frenchcore? That would be very nice. Well, I've been experimenting a little bit with Frenchcore, of course. If you go back on my YouTube and watch the first episode, there I made a 220 BPM edit of cymbals, which was actually quite fun to do. I also have like a snippet on my Instagram, just if you want to check it out, just go there. Frenchcore, I don't know, it is too much different from what I do as a hardstyle artist, producer, DJ. So I do some hardcore, and that's cool, but Frenchcore, it's too fast for my set, I think. Then I need more in between to build it up, I think. It's not that I don't think it's cool, but it's just, I don't know, it's just not, I don't feel confident doing that like as an artist. I don't know if it makes any sense, that answer, but I do like it, but I don't like making it. I think that's the right answer. Okay. Josh Hayes on Facebook asked me, how do you find inspiration to write melodies? I can't even seem to get one down decently. Well, I have my struggles daily, well, not daily, but weekly, maybe monthly. I sometimes sit down, and I did that on the stream as well, that I just sit down and nothing comes out of it. I'm just blank, and that's okay, because you are still working on making music, you're doing sound design, you still work on chords and notes, and it's okay if nothing comes out, and it doesn't mean that every time I sit down something comes out. Of course something comes out, but I'm not satisfied, you know. It's just part of the process, I think. If you did something in the studio, it's already processed towards a new track, you know. Because if something doesn't work out, that's also a learning thing, that you know, okay, this is not going to work. Yeah, so just creating melodies is just something that you need to do over again. You know, making lots of melodies. Just work on it. Just every day, a lot. You know, that's how I managed to do my melodies. And yeah, it's just trial error and just do it a lot. You know, that's I think what the key is of making melodies, making good melodies. Yeah, beautiful is Dreamless. Thank you, Steven de Jonge. I'm really happy with this edit. I just started it because you, of course, on Facebook, on YouTube, on the daily live streams, you guys requested me to do this edit. Well, I did a poll, and you choose Dreamless to be to get a new 2019 edit, and that's how I came up with it. So, yeah. Okay, Josh. Yeah, I appreciate your answer. It truly felt like you were talking to me. Well, I was talking to you actually. So there you go. No worries. Okay, let's do one more question here. On YouTube, X Music FM asks if I'm going to do a 2019 edit of Symbols. I think that's a really tricky one. It's a track, of course it's a track from 2012, late 2012, but it has such a big memory and such a big place in a lot of people's heart, I think, that it's really difficult to create a remix or an edit that will top the original, you know. I kind of made a little edit, which is like the Defcon edit, and that's not a big change or anything, but it's just a little bit different, which I play in my sets. But I think doing like a whole new edit, I don't think that will work. I think people will still want to hear the old edit. At least I do. So I think it's not ready for it. Facerific on the other end, Josh, on Facebook. That might be a cool idea. That's a track that I haven't played for a long time actually, and which has actually a really cool melody, I think. And it was the first release on my album. On my label. I will remember that, and I might do that one day. Facerific edit, very cool. Okay, like I was saying, album, still working on it, and I'm going to open one of those tracks. Like I said, Butterfly. Butterfly is one of those special tracks on the album. Well, they're all special, but this one is different from other tracks, I think. Maybe you don't agree, but this is how I feel about it. So let me just try and find this little Butterfly. I think the special thing about it is that the vocal in it is just very unique voice, very cool. Janet on YouTube, what about If I Find? I think you mean If You Find. That's also one of those tracks that I haven't played for a long time, but still is really, really cool. Very nice atmosphere. I think I need to edit a lot of those tracks, maybe. Okay. Would it be possible to make a hardstyle with Pro Tools from Apple? I think it will be possible. I think there are maybe even hardstyle producers using Pro Tools. It doesn't matter the DAW that you use. It matters what you do with it, actually. So, yeah. All right, cool. On the Rise edit, I made a little edit already with an anti-climax part. But that one is also from a while ago again. Okay, so Butterfly. I'm going to show you this track. I think the arrangement is kind of ready. I'm not sure if I have an outro though, but I need to do some mixing things, and I wanted to make sure it sounded really good before I played it. I haven't played it yesterday in Germany. I played in Atrium, by the way, in Heinsberg, which was really, really cool. So let me just go through this track. Also feel very cool that you can listen to this track, which will be on my album, my upcoming album, OMG. I'm really curious, of course, what you guys think of it. So let me go see where I was with this track. Okay, I have an intro.
Sometimes I feel I'm a butterfly, 'cause right now my head got me high. Come to my right, take me to your night, make me mine now. I wanna be on fire. I wanna feel right, I wanna feel right. So I'm gonna Sometimes I feel I'm a butterfly, 'cause right now my head got me high. Come to my right, take me to your night, make me mine now. I wanna be on fire. I wanna feel right, I wanna feel right. So I'm gonna
I think the audio of the stream is indeed distorting. I can see the audio right over here. It's like, hey, this is me. Hey, this is me. That's better. So I just turn it slightly down for you guys, so it won't distort anymore. It's just tricky every time. I had to set it right. Alright, so yeah, maybe that's a question, I don't know, but about my setup over here. I'm both streaming the audio of my computer. It goes to the mixer. I cannot show it. I think you cannot see it. No, it's down there. So audio from the computer, but also from the microphone right over here. So they both go through. So actually what you hear on Facebook and YouTube is not actually how it sounds. It's just a little bit of the microphone and the computer, so both mixed together. So it will be it will be better when it will be released. So don't worry about that. Okay. No one knows it. Okay, Steven de Jonge is learning English from me actually on while I'm live streaming. That's actually really funny because my English is not the best, you know. But hey, I noticed that of course though that while streaming it gets better and better. So maybe Steven, if you start your own live stream, your English will get better and better, unless you do it in Dutch, of course. But hey, um, there you go. No, I'm not doing this because you for you guys that you can rip it or not can rip it, of course. But I have no idea how I else can stream both my voice and my computer together because I want to hear actually what's going on in the studio as well. So it will record my voice and the speaker because the speaker is right over there. It will record it anyway. So and I can turn my computer off and then you only have the microphone, which I did like earlier. Not well from the beginning of the live stream. I actually did it from like it is right now. But if I turn off my computer, the sound will be like less dynamic as well. I can show you guys how that will sound because I can plug it off, you know, while playing. So this is without computer. So I think it's better. It's better with the audio of my computer combined with the microphone. And hey, it's about this, you know, having fun together. And the track will eventually be released on my album, and then you can have that high quality sound of the track. So, Ali says your English is better than my Dutch. Oh, Black Sands asked me if I can speak German. I can count to 3 in German. I can say hello, which is just hallo. Ja, 9. So, not so bad. No, my English, my German is not so good. No, I'm sorry about that. And you guys are my neighbor country, and it's quite a similar language as well. So I should be ashamed. And I had it in school for 1 year or so, and that's been a long time ago. No, my German is not so good. Okay. Yeah, the audio is fine, right? Yeah, you can just hear everything quite clear. Yeah. Daniel on Facebook asked me when the release date of the album is, and I'm not really sure. I really want all the tracks to be finished before I go plan that, because with an album, of course, comes artwork. Album artwork. The album must be pressed and everything. So yeah, I will let you know, of course, probably also the daily live streams when this album will be released. Think of within 2 months. That's my goal, you know. Yeah. So working on that, I will let you know as soon as possible. Yeah. Okay, this is so fun, you guys, having you both together. Like I know it's just Facebook and YouTube, 2 websites, but it feels like I have an extra audience right now. So that's really cool. Frontline Without Hairs in 2012. Yeah, who remembers that? You know. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. This track, I've been working on this track and I've listened to it right now. Sorry, I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit tired because yesterday I drove 2 hours to Germany, played there at 1 until 2:30, then drove back. And when I came home, our little boy Storm was not like really into sleeping, so he kept us awake for a while as well. So I need to catch up some sleep still. I'm going to do that tonight, but and also, yeah, good point. The past world on YouTube says is the Brief Online coming in 2019. It is coming in 2019. Actually, Bob will be in my studio to finish up some tracks really soon. I'm going to call him probably tomorrow. course, he has Sunday, and he was at Hardbase, I believe. So yeah, we are really going to finish that album this year and release it as well. Right. Jaar on the Wild. Komt er ooit een The Summer of Frontliner 3? I will translate it. Will there be a Summer of Frontliner 3 ever? I will never say never, but I really have no plans on continuing the Summer of Frontliner. I had 2 really good editions, and right now working on 2 albums, doing a lot of shows abroad, and therefore it doesn't fit in my schedule right now, because believe me, it's a lot of work. Also, the camera guy who did the Summer of Frontliner 1 and 2, he's not traveling. He's not being able to travel anymore with me because his own company is going very well. He's doing more on television, stuff like that. So I have to think of, if I would do that, to find a new camera guy and set everything up. And you know, the camera guy was traveling the whole summer with me to all over the world. So that's not something. That is something. That's not nothing. That's what I mean. Okay. So no plans yet for the Summer of Frontliner 3. Also because I had 2 good editions, and when you do another edition, it needs to be better than the next one, than the previous one. I mean, and yeah, I'm just too busy right now to finish and release a track every week. No, not sure. Never, but ever. Okay. What do you think of Code Black's album Journey? I get the feeling that you would like that style. I have not checked it out yet, actually. So I know it's around, and I've seen the artwork. That's all I have to say about it. That's all I can say about it. But I haven't heard it, you know. But you guys like it, yeah? I will check it out, but not now. Okay. If you need a cameraman, hit me up. Okay, Jurgen, I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Why not make a track called Storm? Sounds nice. Could be a hell of a track. Yeah, it could be. Could be. But I think it needs to be storm worthy, you know? That doesn't make any sense, I know, but I don't have ideas yet to make a track about my son. Okay, Dominic Alexander asks me, by the way, she's also a top fan. I can see that because that's next to your name, so that's good. Anyway, Dominic, please can you speak a sentence in Dutch? Nou, Dominic Alexander, ik zal even iets in het Nederlands zeggen tegen jou. Heel erg bedankt dat jij mijn topfan bent. En ook bedankt dat je kijkt naar mijn stream. Ik hoop dat je het heel erg leuk vindt. En ik hoop ook dat ik je een keertje zie tijdens een show. Ja, dat was wel heel veel Nederlands, denk ik. Dus I hope somebody will translate that for you. Because yeah, you asked for it. I said something in Dutch to you. There you go. Okay. Is it me, Frontliner, get muted sometimes? I don't think so, but I have to say, with this new way of well, not a new way of streaming, but I'm streaming to both Facebook and YouTube at the same time, so that will cost double the bandwidth. So I'm not sure if everything is as smooth as it used to be. It should be, because we tested the speed of the internet, so it might be just a little glitch. I don't know. I have no idea. So it shouldn't be muted all the time, I think. When I stream in YouTube, I have sometimes a little glitch, and but hey, that's just live streaming. That's just how it is, you know. Okay. Also the lolly. Okay, when is your next demo time? Asked Brian, also a top fan on Facebook. What does it actually mean, being a top fan on Facebook? Is that like you interact a lot with me? Okay, maybe. Anyway, Brian, when is your next demo time? I am not sure, because there are a few things that I'm working on. One is the album, two is the Beaverliner album. I'm working on that merchandise to get it up and running really soon. Like I say every time, but it's not, it's still not there. But hey, I showed you around in my house, I think 2 or 3 days ago. You've seen the merchandise laying around, so we can get started really, really soon. So that's why there's no demo time yet, and also because of my newborn son, everything is hectical, and I forgot that we are also renovating the house. So everything together makes it a little bit too much to do also a demo time. I also, because there are so many demos right now that I have to listen to, that I have to do a demo time stream of 4 hours, I think, to get through all those tracks. I said it earlier as well. If I do the demo time, I will be very strict, very I don't know. This is my English. That I have to be very strict, you know. And if something is not good enough, I will skip through, not skip through it, but I will let it know straight in, and I cannot listen to the whole track. I have to find that good track. I have to find that winner track for the next demo time, which will be huge and difficult for me because I have to pick, but probably between a lot of good tracks. But hey, there will be one winner, and that one will be a major winner. And also, you can only send in one track. So if you send in a track like a couple of weeks ago, it might be difficult for me to listen to both of the tracks, and also difficult to actually pick one of those tracks to actually listen to. Having that said, you know, next demo time, it will be announced in a few days, weeks. I will do a demo time, of course, but I'm not sure when. So, but you will be the first to know. Okay? Top fan from Australia, Dominic. Okay. I love Australia. Austria. Sorry, Austria. I read Australia. I always confuse those two. Those countries are a long way from each other. Anyway, I love Austria too. I will come back this year, I promise. So, having that said, Quintek asks, is there a remix contest? We have been planning on doing a remix contest, and I'm not going to say which one, but there will be a remix contest, and I think I will do that through demo time. So it will be after the next demo time. I will do a remix contest, and it will be very exciting because it will be one of my biggest tracks. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Will there ever be a Frontliner and Headhunters collab, or is that something you are not interested in? I'm interested in working with. I wouldn't say everybody, but I know if you work with someone, you get the best of both. Well, that's the goal. But so it will also be interesting to work with Headhunters again, because I did that in 2006, which is a long time ago. Scantraxx Roots and End of My Existence, and we did 2 really good tracks, still very known, very good classics, and I wouldn't say no if he wants to work on a track with me, but there are so many people that I would like to work with. I would still want to work with Noise Controllers, everybody, you know. Yeah, so I wouldn't say no, and of course I'm interested. Hardbass is not coming back in 2020. Yeah, that's well known. Okay, maybe they will do something new. You never know. You know, you never know. Okay. How was the Hardbass 2019 for you? Well, I wasn't. I wasn't there. I was in Germany. So I hope it was good. I hope it was good. Yeah. So I see still a lot of people from Facebook joining, kind of already almost at the end, because I won't be streaming for so long anymore. But hey, this is something that I definitely want to do more often, streaming to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Yeah, that's really cool. I really loved having you all together here in my studio and answering all your questions. Um, for those who are not known on Facebook with my daily live streams, I'm streaming already 41 days. This is day 41 actually, and I'm streaming this whole year. Well, I started this year and I'm streaming every day. Not a single day that I won't stream, no matter all the struggles and all the difficulties and everything that goes wrong. Right now, these couple of weeks, I've been at home working on my album and of course my newborn baby boy, which of course needs a little daddy attention as well. And the renovation of the house and everything that makes it more logic for me to take it a little bit more easy with the touring. But touring will start in March again. I will go to Thailand and April go to Australia. And the plan is of course to bring you guys also there with the daily live streams. And I don't want to miss a day, you know. And there will be struggles, especially because well, when you go to a different country, you don't have like 4G everywhere, you know. Especially when you go to China, for example. If I go there, there's no Facebook, there's no YouTube, so I have to figure out a way to stream over there actually, and I haven't figured it out yet. That might be a big struggle if I go there to do a daily live stream. It should be kind of possible with VPN and stuff like that, but that's a little bit glitchy and laggy as well, so I just have to wait and see how that will turn out. And but I will bring you everywhere I go, also on tour, so that will be a lot of interesting. That will be very interesting. And of course, this festival season is coming here in Holland. And hey Stuff, hey man, I called you Stuff. Stuff is gone a long time ago. You're Dio. I just called you the name of my old passed away dog. That's crazy. You're my new friend, right? You're my buddy. You're very dirty. Yes. I think he's coming to get me. He's hungry, or he wants to go outside. So, having that said, that's a little bit about my daily live stream. Of course, you on YouTube who follow me every day know all about it. But hey, I'm going to try to stream to Facebook as well. But when I stream on my phone, it might be a little bit difficult because I don't think it's possible to stream to two servers at the same time. So the main portal where I do my daily live streams, yeah, come here buddy, that's okay. My daily live streams will be on YouTube. That's my main source, because then you can also watch it back, of course. But next to that, I will, especially when I'm in the studio, I'll try to stream to Facebook as well to get you all together. But hey, if you don't want to miss a day, subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/DJFrontliner, and then you can see me stream every day. Okay, everybody. He's like getting me, or he wants a hug. Do you want a hug? Is that it? Do you want a hug? He's very, very huggy today. Okay, everybody, thank you all so much for watching. Also on Facebook, you guys, for the first time. And I'll be back tomorrow. Probably in the studio, so probably also on Facebook. And we'll have some fun. Have more fun tomorrow at day 42. Everybody have a great night, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.